Thunder y Lightning, si salimos pa' la cima cambia patrón.
Thunder, Lightning, enmascarado te dejamos en parking. 200,000 solo en un chanting. Yeah, encima las pacas haciendo planking. Aquí somos muchos como los Vikings. Yeah.
Thunder, Lightning, yo soy un astro, Ricky Martin. Ustedes me han visto, todos mis temas están charting. Ustedes me han visto siempre ando con los mismos, mientras ustedes son amigos de todo el mundo como Balvin.
Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Today's game marks the continuation of the Clippers' road schedule.
And guys, you want to talk about dominance. All they have to do is win today, and they will make it 4 straight against this team. A sweep on the season.
Now here's Johnson. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Under, no good. To the middle, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Vassell. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Hayton.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. 3-pointer. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
And you look at Paul George, Doris, he really fits any system you can think of.
Kevin, that's about two things, the skill set and the mindset. If you need him to take over, he can change and get that line of thinking in his mind. You want him to play a secondary role, he can adjust there mentally as well.
For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Smith for three. The rebound by the Jazz. And here comes the break. Bridges up top. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Pass to Ayton. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Ayton. 5 on the clock. Back to Vassell. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's the three, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Clippers trail by 3. Hunter, no one around him. He nails it. We're tied up.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. And the Jazz with possession here. We're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And shot on the way. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Good on both. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Shoots from the corner. The Jazz again can't hit it.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
That gives them the lead.
And you see the quickness out in transition. Vassell, so tough to stop.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now, here's Johnson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Smith wide open. He fires. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Jazz passing it around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-6 run. From the arc. And another 3 for the Clippers.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
And Utah turns it over again. 1:30 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Johnson. They set the pick. Fires away from outside. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Jabari Smith picks one up. Utah's shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he makes both free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Vassell. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Vassell's got 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now, here's Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Pass to Smith. Now Johnson. Screen by Smith. Shot clock at 5. Knocked loose. Here's Vassell. And it's off the back rim. No good. Jazz trailed by 4. Here's Bridges.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Vassell wide open. From outside, off the mark. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Out to Harris. Van Vliet wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For the finish. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And the Jazz call time here. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Mitchell.
Well, that's his 2nd foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
First team foul.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. There's a good screen for 3, Van Vliet.
And their offense has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then.
Back to Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Green. Back to Johnson. Ayton in the high post. Another shot. They kick it out to Green. Fires from deep. It's good from long range. He's got 8.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Here's Van Vliet. Van Vliet on the wing. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials. But Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And Utah has possession. After the missed three-pointer from Christian Wood.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Outside for Jackson. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz trailed by 3. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
The Jazz have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And Green slams it in.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. For 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
That one is no good. And he nails the third.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Pass to Song. Driving to the basket.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
All sorts of time. And he gets the jumper to drop. And it's now only a 1-point Clipper lead.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Johnson in the corner. Right side, Green. Johnson inside. And Johnson with the stuff.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Crosses over. Jams it in off the great move.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Now here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Count it. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Johnson surveying the floor. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Johnson with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the screen. On the wing, Green. Wide open. The rebound by the Jams. Takes it inside. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Back to Johnson. Out to the wing. Pass to Vassell. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Kept alive. Johnson outside. With 1 on the clock. And it's Johnson with the jam.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Utah trailing here. So they foul intentionally. So both teams making some changes here. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Shot, high post. The shot by Paul, no good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Now, here's Vassell. He's got 5. 4 on the shot clock. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. On the wing, Johnson. Lets it go with the 3. The shot misses.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Back to Johnson. Easy 2 points on the layup. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
To the paint. Here's Lively. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And Utah has possession. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Good on the shot. And it's a 3-point Utah lead.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
From outside the arc. Connects from 3-point range.
3 points.
Vassell's got 8 points.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, DeAndre Ayton.
Here's Paul. Still without a basket. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Paul.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. It'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. And the basket by Johnson.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
And the Jazz with possession here. The Clippers getting the bucket.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Smith. A nice passing here by Los Angeles. He takes it in. Back to Vassell. Good work defensively by Paul.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs
Y'all
to keep his
killing me,
poise.
man.
That's his 4th
Y'all
foul
are
now.
killing me.
Fourth team foul.
Reaches, man.
Substitution for New Jersey.
Bridges with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Driving the lane. Johnson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Jazz. Here's Vassell. That one goes in. Vassell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this coaching staff would love to see more of that. Vassell taking it to the rim.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Bridges. Van Vliet on the wing. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Stolen by Van Vliet. For the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, when you see somebody making pull-up jump shots like Van Vliet does there, you know that the rhythm is there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Ayton.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Ayton hits them both. Now here's Van Vliet. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. 6-second difference between shot and gameplay. To the right side. Here's Sarr, and he uses both hands to jam it in. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Johnson attacking.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Van Vliet. And he converts the layup. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
And the Clippers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Clippers in the lead. Johnson up top. Baseline J on the way. Off the left rim and out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pass to Van Vliet. To the left side wing. From deep. Rebound by the Clippers. Now, here's Hunter. Back to Johnson. Hunter on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Van Vliet. Inside. Here's Johnson. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. And the Jazz lead by 1. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
His first personal is team foul.
That's good from Johnson.
Johnson at the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
There's the pick. Here's Van Vliet. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
And Johnson with the stuff.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Here's Van Vliet. Lays it up and banks it in.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. It's tipped. Out to Harris. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Clippers leading by 3. Johnson outside. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And he finishes nicely on the way. He's got 23.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And the Clippers making a change here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. There's a screen. Here's Bridges. Here he goes. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Ayton. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
LA timeout call.
And the Clippers making a switch here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Smith drives in. Clock at 4. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Clippers lead by 6.
He's got such a smooth release on catch-and-shoot jumper. Smith is lethal off ball.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Ayton. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, look at the fluidity in the screen and roll. DeAndre Ayton so good at taking what he sees in these sets.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Ayton. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And Ayton gets double-teamed. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Smith. There's the three. And Lively pulls it down. Jazz trailed by 4. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
There's 1:40 left in the game. Pass to Ayton. And here is Vassell. Lets the 3 fly. And Lively pulls it down. .14 left in the fourth quarter. It's good. This game is all even.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
In the corner, Smith with it. Ayton missed screen. This one for 3. Drains it from downtown.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Pass to Lively. Nice ball movement by Utah. Smith with some nice D.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. But DeAndre Ayton is engaged, he's focused, and he delivers a clutch bucket.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And that's